Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Monster Hunter Tri. This is Social Dissonance, also known as Shepard. So, let's get started. The only major difference that has happened since we last saw Part 5 is I've done a little bit of grinding in the forest. So I've been able to upgrade my armor skills just a little bit. We're now at Gathering +2 and Divine Whim. So Gathering +2 just lets you gather from each point just a little bit more than Gathering +1. And Divine Whim makes it even less likely that pickaxes and bug nets will break. Of course, I also have some additional items that came along while I was grinding for those, and I was able to get some more Mashlite ore, so I have more Mega Pickaxes. But other than that, we're going to go straight to the quests. I'm not going to read the text boxes. I guess apparently people found that distracting, and really, I don't blame them. I don't like reading them, so all the best. So I'll just leave it up there for like, about 2 seconds. Hopefully you could read fast, and if you can't read fast, learn to read faster. I love the Guild Sweetheart. She has, by far, the best dialogue in the game. And the armor set that I have with the skills are going to make all these really fast. Okay, so we just got to get ourselves some shrooms. And these initial quests they're a little boring, but I don't blame them for putting them in here, only because if you're starting out the game for the very first time, it could be a little confusing as to, how exactly gathering works and all that. The only time it's tough is if you're online and you're playing solo. The amount of stuff that you collect is just ridiculous. It's like 20 ripe mushrooms or something like that. It just takes, forever to collect. Just saying that you go back to the camp every time you start a quest. Yes, I already know. I think I was too quick for her. And I'll pull up the map anyways. I'm not really going to get in a fight, but I don't know. It's always nice to have some stuff with you. And the nice thing about Tri as opposed to... Okay, yeah, like someone has ever taken 50 minutes... I don't think I've ever run out of time for any quest. The nice thing is, like, after you've collected enough from a certain spot, like, I'm going to collect everything from this mushroom spot. If somehow you didn't get everything that you needed, it would just go ahead and respawn after a certain amount of time. Alright, so we're collecting unique mushrooms. Like, it goes away, but it comes back. It used to be in, let's say, Unite, or Monster Hunter Portable 2nd or 1st or whatever, you'd kind of get stuck. I mean, you wouldn't literally be stuck, but it would take a while because you'd have to find every last gathering spot. Now, if you mine out an entire area, things just pop up again. So 2 has one, 3 should have one, 7 should have some, and with any luck, that'll be it. And I have noticed a little bit of graphical disruption, graphical errors on this, but I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to disrupt the Let's Play at all. Hopefully I'll be able to save up the money necessary to either get this repaired or just go ahead and get a new Wii. All it is like on some really, like it's on bizarre parts, like some really strange areas. I need one more. Like green dots will show up, which sounds like my graphics card is either overheating or has just overheated, which is a shame. It's too much Monster Hunter. Couldn't handle it. And as riveting as this is, unfortunately, we have to sit through probably like 2 or 3 more quests of me just doing stupid stuff like that. But hopefully I can somehow keep it fun and informative the entire way. By the way, there's dung here. When you're first starting off, or even after you've started off, it's always a good place to collect stuff because it can be used for certain things that it's pretty much irreplaceable for. I mean, if you want to make dung bombs, throw dung bombs at people or monsters, which actually have a use now. In the old games, Monster Hunter Unite and whatnot, dung bombs would supposedly confuse one of the monsters. I never really got it to work correctly, but other than that, they were just little balls of poop you throw. Now, if you throw them at monsters, it will make them flee the zone. which can be helpful offline and very helpful online. So we go over to this red box. Yes. And she's comes out of nowhere. Do I have any of these? Nope. Don't care. When you're playing online, and you've got 4 people working towards a single quest, it's usually worth doing the sub-quests. Reason being is that money is actually kind of hard to come by when you're online. So sub-quests add money individually to everyone, right? Whereas the main quest money is divided 4 ways. So depending on how obnoxious it is to get the sub-quests, it should really be something you consider. That, and it gives more guild points, which everyone needs until they get to 50. And of course most of the things there can be traded in at the farm. Oh, which by the way I haven't visited. I'll go there and I'll collect something from that guy. Just to show that it can be done. Everyone's gonna be really stoked. Yeah! You collected us some mushrooms. Woohoo! Okay, so I think I just opened up the main quests because those 2 kids want to talk to me. Jaggy. Oh, I think what he's saying is that once I take out the Jaggy... Huh? I think if I take out the Jaggy, more fields will open up. Which is good. I'm gonna make some ivy. Figured might as well get the guys to do something. Alright, so let's go. He says he's got a request for me? No. I think it just means once I take out the Great Jaggy, his fields go. Okay, so these kids are going to talk to you, and they're going to give you each a special item. Which, when you combine them, give you something extremely helpful. Firefly. It's going to be a snake bee larva, if I remember correctly. Okay. And they're jerks. They only give you 2. But, you know what? Oh, crap, I failed. Huh. Let's just make sure I got plenty of worms. And crickets. That is annoying. I probably should have been holding on to a combo book 1. You can go ahead and make, I mean, if you are desperate for it, let's see how hard it is to make fishing plus. Can I? Nope. There's an armor set with fishing on it. I'm not going to make it. What is it? Chainmail? Yeah. I could buy full chainmail for 1,000, but it's not going to be that horrendous. Alright, let me go ahead and put some of this stuff away. La-dee-da. Now let's try and get another quest done. Yeah, it's really... I mean, I don't want to sound elitist or anything. It's difficult to die offline. Because the difficulty between the monsters offline and online is so significant. Alright, 2 Kelby horns, that's easy. I can do that in a couple. I can do that very quickly. And of course we're gearing up towards the Great Jaggy. It really shouldn't be a problem at all. It seems like there was a huge trend of hammers. But then voting started going towards great swords. I really don't know where it's going to land. But as is, that seems to be where people are really leaning. Okay, so this should just be a ridiculously fast quest. Do I need 2 Kelby horns? 2 Kelby horns, that's... And slay 5 Kelby. That kind of makes me sad. I kind of like Kelby. I actually really feel bad whenever I kill any monster. I mean, you know, I'm the one that's rolling all up in their business. They didn't do anything to me. This is like Monster Hunter conservation. Now, I wonder if by slay they mean like knockout. Knockouts count as well. Because I'm definitely not going to go around killing 5 Kelby. That attack there, that second shield bash, like, if you want to be really annoying to people online, use that. It sends people flying. Just about every weapon has one of those. A weapon where, an attack where someone will go, like, flying all over the place. And the worst part, if it's like a main part of the combo, like a super pound or something like that, the lance is actually one of my preferred weapons online, only because all of its normal attacks... Alright, how many have I killed? Oh, okay. I'm done and done. Its normal attacks aren't disruptive at all. You use them and you're just stabbing upwards or forward and nobody ever really gets bothered by them. See the little shortcut I'm taking here? And this saves us just a little bit of time. It's pretty much, 2, 3, maybe even 4 shortcuts per level. As long as you just work them all out. Like if you're doing the egg delivery quest, and you have Feline Lander, I think that's what it's called in this one, you can just deliver eggs so quickly using that cliff there. It's like, you fall off a cliff, and you're basically back home. Okay, so I'm just going to deliver these 2 Kelby horns. Done. Run around in circles. I'm kind of burning through these quests. I might have time to do one more in 15 minutes. With any luck. Might have to be split up. There's a lot of really cool items coming out of here. Nice.